smoking J's in the hospital, but towards the end of it, they kind of looked the other way because they really saw the beneficials in the marijuana and helping them out. It took them off like 16 different pills.
Wow.
Just to do that. Like when they went to throw them on hospice, literally like, okay, no more pills, no more nothing, because hospice, you're done.
So if you don't mind me asking, timeline-wise, what year was that?
That was in 2009 when he was passing, but in 2006 is when we pretty much got diagnosed.
Wow.
So it's 2006 he got diagnosed with Fanconi anemia, which is a bone marrow disorder, which pretty much doesn't let your hemoglobin produce red blood cells to produce oxygen to your organs inside your body. So any of my organs at any point can just stop getting oxygen in it, and boom, I just die.
Wow.
And mostly you die from like leukemia or other type of different cancers.
So like complications that would happen from this.
Exactly, because it's in my bone marrow, and my bone marrow connects to everything inside my whole body.
Wow.
So it was pretty wild.
Wow, bro.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Yes, no, and just like how she was saying, she does children books and all that. We really wanted, as Miracle Farms, we really want to touch back to the whole community service of helping out the kids that are in the hospitals and the treatment centers. Giving them a spot where they think like they're almost not there. Because when he's going through that treatment, you have some guy come sing you a song. That's the last shit you want. Some random dude to come in here and start la 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 la. And you're over here sick as fuck. Yeah, you're over here sick as fuck. Your head's hurting.
Suffering,
you're literally suffering in a 10 by 10 room. It's like a glorified jail cell.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get a hot nurse here and there. God forbid for Anthony. You always had one. She was cool. But
shout out hot nurse.
Yeah, no, she was great.
God,
what was her name, Dad? Do you remember her name?
No, I plead the fifth. I forgot.
Yeah, Mom's listening.
Yeah.
That's a good man. That's a good man.
Shout out
Shout out Mom, baby. Sexy Mom.
Yeah, but no, at the beginning, I'll never forget, we took it as a joke because we were eating at a little hole in the wall called South Philly in Bradenton, Florida, next to IMG Academy. I don't know if you know about that, Nick Bolletary and the whole basketball stuff over there.
Okay.
But this old lady walks up to us while we're eating in Philly, and she's like, "Hey, you need to go tell your dad and your mom that your brother right here has a rare disease and he's anemic, and you need to get him to the hospital." And we're all over here joking around like 13, 14 years old, like, "Yo, what the hell, this old lady?" Next thing you know, we go home, we start telling Mom and Dad. When I say my dad took that shit so serious, we took Anthony right in the car and took him right to the hospital. And sure as shit, his hemoglobin was at a 4. And most people aren't even conscious walking, let alone this dude's driving his car, playing tennis, wrestling. He was first chair in violin. That's why I have a violin tattooed. I have this electric violin tattooed on my arm here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So he was killing it on the violin. Next thing you know, we have him locked in a room for 2-3 weeks because they have no idea what he has. So like we can't even go into our house, talk to my brother. It's like literally passing prison food under the door to him. That's how rare this disease was. 1 in every 160,000 people in the whole world get it. And that's even if they're diagnosed. That's even if they know.
If they know, right?
Exactly, because I was supposed to be my brother's bone marrow donor, and then that's how they found out I had it. If my brother never got sick, I would have never known. I would have been just walking around normal. Would have had no idea. And that's why we call it Miracle Farms, because I'm a miracle.
That's awesome, man.
Absolutely.
That's incredible.
I love this story
so much. Can you explain to them? I know we know the backstory behind it, but what is Miracle Farms? So I know it's a coal extraction. I know you do a couple different things when it comes to what that entails. So
and also say the names that you guys put on your tubes and stuff like that, and your packaging.
Yeah, so Miracle Farms is just like we say the 4A. It's 4A thing, my brother, but never give up is what's on every single one of our packaging. You cannot give up through any hardship that you're going through. It's on our vape pens, it's on our joints, it's literally everywhere. We want to spread that message. Even if you by mistakenly read it when you're going through a hard time and you're about to smoke a miracle joint, all of a sudden you look down and you read never give up. That little bit can spread, oh shit, never give up and uplift someone. But yeah, we also run an extraction laboratory that my twin brother really runs. We call him the nerd of the farm. But when I would say that dude separate molecules and atoms, like that's the dude doing all behind the scenes with the whole liquid diamonds and making our brain actually something worth selling.
That's
so to be proud about.
Oh yeah.
Shout out nerd.
Yeah, shout out nerd. And also
Jordan.
My little cousin Nick. Little big cousin, he's way taller than me and bigger.
I was gonna say,
isn't too hard,
I'm
only 5'6", so it ain't too hard to get there. But he runs mainly the whole grow operation as well with my twin brother. Water in and make sure the plants are all healthy and all the nutrients and orders and all that.
love that so much. I love that it's all in the family.
Yep, and then you got the OG Pops who stays making calls all day. We call him the Road Warrior. This dude's going to every dispo in the whole state, samples all day long. So it's really a family thing.
It's the only way to get your name out there.